Okay, I think everything's all good. Oh, that's the wrong screen. There we go. Ew. So I've been wanting to replay this game for a long time. I've played this game a lot, but I haven't played it in a while. Also, I'm gonna need to check if my mic's unmuted because I'm stupid. Okay, yeah, there we go. It's perfect. Alright, fine. But yeah, this is one of my favorite, like, games of all time. And, yeah, I've been craving wanting to replay it because I've been just grinding, like, games. Like, I've been grinding a lot of Grand Blue, and I've been grinding a lot of Star Rail and whatnot, but I haven't really beaten an RPG in a while, and I feel like I probably should get on that. I have Final Fantasy 16. I will get around to playing that, but I wanted to play something that I know I can beat relatively quickly. I don't think I can beat it tonight. I think I'll get about maybe like halfway through. It's been a while though, so it'll depend if I remember a lot of what to do. Mainly for the dungeons. Also, I don't really play on these old controllers pretty often, so I'm on the SNES Classic right now, so so yeah, let's just get into this game. I had some save files, but I deleted them. But we're gonna just make our new person. Gonna be just. Gonna be Lank. Oh wait, but oh yeah, in these old games, like you gotta like type in the name in a really weird way. Like you gotta press what the keyboard gives you. So. All right, so this is gonna be the Legend of Lank. I don't think there's a way to speed up this text, but yeah. Normally, I think the last couple times I've played this game, I've played it randomized, but it's nice to play through the game classic every now and then. So, TLDR on the plot. I think at this point, Zelda is basically telling your uncle. Apparently, Link has an uncle in this game, but yeah, Zelda's telling Link's uncle, like, oh hey, come to Hyrule Castle, things are going crazy, because there's a dude who basically killed the king and took over the kingdom, and that is the starting point of this plot, so you're gonna go into the castle to save Zelda. Or at least that's what your uncle's trying to do. Okay, so that one's the map. Just trying to remember my keys. Yeah, that's save and quit. This is the pause menu. I don't think R does anything. Yeah. Okay, so it's only the Game Boy Advance version I think that does something with R. So we should be good on member things. So this is the beginning of the game. This is escape. Also, our uncle might be injured a bit. Also, yeah, you can't talk to him. I guess he's dead. Anyways. So, yeah. He gives you his sword and, you just kinda go on through. So we do have a lantern. This is what we start with in the game. We start with a sword, a shield, a lantern, and yeah. We also start with the spin attack. Classic. And so you can do a lot of like basic things in this game. Like so there's like you can hold to charge and you kind of strafe. You move slower. Well, not. Yeah, you do move slower. But well, no, actually not really. Actually not really. Yeah, I'm talking about my ass right now. But yeah, holding your charge is actually kind of a bit of a strat. It actually makes it so that you can poke, and poking is, although it does not do a lot of damage, it does make it a little bit safer sometimes to hit enemies. Spin attack does like more damage, more coverage too, so it's a little bit better to use your spin attack. But anyways, yeah, right now we're just going to the castle, and we're gonna try to locate Zelda. And as you can see, our sword kind of sucks. It's the beginning of the game, so it only does like about 1 damage. It will get upgraded later on, but yeah, but for now it's kind of ass. I believe this is just the map. Yeah. So this is basically the first dungeon of the game, where you go into the basement and you're gonna go find Zelda. And you can pick out pots, you can throw them with enemies, it makes things easier. I was actually playing this on NSO, with NSO the other day, but I did notice that it had like a lot more lag and it was kind of more annoying, so I was like, well, I might as well just play it on the SNES Classic that I own, and have a better controller, because I tried using the Pro Controller. It's a bit awkward if you're trying to use the D-pad on the Pro Controller, and I didn't really want to pull off my Joy-Cons, so this felt like a better compromise. It's just to bring out my SNES Classic and just replay it on there. Alright, so this is our first, oh, I keep thinking X is items. So this is like our first usable item in the game, other than the lantern. This is the boomerang. And it has some uses. Its range isn't very far, but it basically can be used to stun enemies. So we're gonna go boot this guy, and when they're stunned, they can't really do anything about that. All right, so this is the first quote-unquote boss of the game. This is the mace swinging ball and chain guy. And he dies to 2 pots. So throwing pots actually does more damage than your sword at the beginning of the game. And this is Zelda! Wow! There's a lot of do you understand in this game, and that this is the origin of that from the owl and Ocarina of Time. So we're gonna have to make sure that we never, ever press B, or it will repeat the dialogue. So, yep. Alright, so now that we found Zelda, we have to escape the basement. And if you noticed on the way here, there's actually an up path that we can take that lets us go around. So we don't have to deal with going around to the enemies. Oh, this is like, this like kind of like shows you, hey, make sure you pay attention to the dungeon layouts. There are different floors and whatnot, and you gotta take advantage of that for the game. So it's like a mini tutorial on that. Alright, so next is we gotta go to so we gotta get to the throne room, because Zelda tells you that there's like a secret passage that you can take to get out. Yep, there it is. And so you gotta go to the next floor. And so yeah, so she tells you like, oh, you can push this decoration, and then because she's here, you can actually push it together. And this is one of like the so like make note of that you need Zelda to get through that part, and it's because you actually can come back to this area later for a certain reason, and it'll come up not right away, but it will come up. So let's just get through here. Yeah, when I was playing on NSO, like I was having such a hard time. Wow, never mind. I just jinxed it. I was gonna say I was having such a harder time fighting enemies on NSO with the Pro Controller, because the joystick was really weird, and I just didn't want to use the D-pad. But yeah. So there is quote-unquote dynamic lighting in this game. You can light these torches to light up the room, which is really cool for like an old SNES game, in my opinion. And yeah. So basically, you just want to get. And I gotta get randomizer out of my brain because I keep thinking that I have to like get chests. Oh, right. So if you see, like, the rats and the bats actually don't do, they don't really do full hearts of damage. It's really, yeah, there. So that one was a half heart, but I got hit again and it didn't go down from the half heart. That's because, these enemies do actually like a 4th tier health, but it's not indicated in the game's UI at all. And I'm not really sure why. That I guess it's just because they didn't want to like make another sprite for the 1/4. And then that's kind of why, like, when you go into Ocarina of Time, like, you see that you actually do have 1/4 health and all that, so. Alright, so obviously this is a bombable wall, and because at the beginning of Escape, you don't ever get bombs, so knowing that this is here, that means you can come back here, and the reason why you can't use the original route is because you don't have Zelda anymore, so there's a secret to come back here later. Oh, and then, okay, so this is like a trick that doesn't really get used super often in, like, Zelda games nowadays, but, like, it's kind of an Ocarina of Time, but, so Ocarina of Time, you can swing your sword at bombable walls, and it'll make a hollow noise, so in the older games, or 2D games, you can actually hold your charge, and if you tink a wall, it has a very distinct sound, but if you go to a wall that's bombable, then you know for sure that that's bombable. It's not super relevant in this game, because there's like only like a few areas where like the wall is like bombable but not completely obvious, like with this, like with this sprite work, it's like incredibly obvious that it's bombable. But I don't believe there is really anywhere else in this game that like makes it like unobvious that it's bombable. There isn't one time where that's the case, and it's in like Minish Cap, where one of the dungeons requires you to like actually use that trick to like know where to bomb or to use the map. But I don't think you have the map for one of the doors. I'm not too sure, because it's been a long time since I played Minish Cap, and honestly I might get the GBA upgrade for NSO so I can play Minish Cap again, because it's been a long time. Or I can just, you know, use emulator, but I don't know. I think it might be more fun if I can use my NSO for more stuff, so. Alright, so we made it through the secret pathway into the sanctuary, and we saved Zelda. This is the priest, and this is the sanctuary. And this is our first heart container of the game, which is the only one that's gonna ever be in a chest. So you see how this one actually heals you? This is the only heart container that'll actually full heal you in the entire game, because in a randomizer, if you get heart containers are actually randomized, so those are boss drops normally. So when you find a heart in a randomizer, it actually doesn't full heal you. The only one that does that is the sanctuary heart, because it's programmed to. Whereas the boss ones, it requires like a whole cutscene to play, and then like after the dialogue ends, that's when it's programmed to like full heal you. Versus the actual item itself. Alright, so now that we finished the tutorial, we're open in the world and we can do whatever we want. Because it's the beginning of the game, there's actually not much we can really do. There's a lot of items that are required to progress certain parts of the overworld, so we're just not going to be able to do much. So, first thing we're going to do is going to do the very few things that we're able to do. So, let's start off by going this way to the forest. And this forest is the Lost Woods. And there are a few minor secrets that we can do here. So alright, so here's one of the first ones. So there's gonna be like a lot of like mini hidden holes in the ground that you can find, like that. And just like that, we get our first heart piece. So, just like other games, a lot of heart pieces are scattered around the world, but this one, they're like legitimately scattered around the world, which is kind of neat. Which they still kind of do, but not really. Depending on the game. Alright, and this is the mushroom. This is a item that I think it's not required, but it is a fun item. I went the wrong way. Yep, so it is called the Lost Woods for a reason. But unlike the one in Ocarina of Time where you actually will get lost, the Lost Woods in this game there's a set path. It's just very visually hard to see in some ways. Alright, I can just go this way. Okay, so first things first. We've made it to the first location. This is Kakariko Village, which people might remember from Ocarina of Time. So the first thing we want to do is actually this secret, which is the well. I know it doesn't look like a well, but it is a well. Alright, so this is how you get your first bombs. Alright, well, it's not the only way you can get bombs, but it's the most straightforward way to get them. So money is very important in this game because there is a lot of shit you need to buy that are expensive as fuck. But yeah, so this is our second tower piece, the run. I'm saying the run, even though I'm not speedrunning. Well, yeah, so yeah, this is like one of the secrets that you can do early, which is just simply find spot you can fall down, and it's perfectly good. So if you talk to any of these villagers, this is only at the beginning of the game. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so this is only the beginning of the game. You can accidentally trigger them, and they will lock their door, and you can't do anything about that. Alright, so this guy's gonna sell me a bottle for $100, and that's definitely not a ripoff. And now we gotta consider our life choices. Yeah, we can cut some grass here. And yes, cutting grass is actually pretty important because you actually find a lot of shit in the grass for free. Hey, a classic. Hey, trim. Yeah, a true classic. It's probably my favorite Zelda game. Like more than like any of the 3Ds. I think this is probably the best Zelda game in the entire franchise. But that's just my opinion. Okay, so I don't think it's programmed to be like a really common bomb spot, but generally I usually find a bomb here, but like, we just... Alright, so this building is suspicious. Ooh. Oh, I guess this is one of the ones where you tap the wall with the sword trick, it would tell you. Actually, I think I can... Alright, hold on. So you can do this with the SNES Classic, which is funny. Let's see. So we can do rewind. Alright, so we can rewind it to here. Alright. So this is one of the things where you can charge the sword and actually do this. Oh, never mind, it's not. This one's just a really weird secret, I guess. But yeah, you can bomb this wall. Wow, I feel stupid. Anyways, what was it? Was it your first? Yeah, it actually was my first Zelda game. I didn't play it technically, but it was technically my first one on when it was on SNES. In New Year's, we go to our family friend's house, and at that family friend's house they had a SNES, and that's one of the first ways I actually was encountering video games for my young life. And one New Year's Eve, they just had one of the people's kids, their friend, brought over A Link to the Past, and then wow, what a game! We had no idea what we were. My older sister was the one who was playing because they were like, "Oh, you're the guest, you get to play," and she was like, "Okay." And the only thing I remembered at the time was that there was this dude in a green tunic. Alright, and here's the other bottle. There's a dude in a green tunic, and then all my sister would do was kill dudes with a bush. And that was like the only thing I remembered from this game. Fast forward to like... God. When was it? So it came out like... Alright, so I think... I didn't see the GBA one until 3rd grade? Yeah, third grade. Yeah. So, fast forward to then, I see my friend playing it, and then I was like, this looks vaguely familiar, and then I was looking, and I saw the bushes, and I was like, oh my god, it is the same game from that time. So what a wild time that was. But, yeah. This was technically my first one. I think I was more aware of Ocarina of Time. And, like, I did play that after, or around the first one, but, like... Ocarina of Time was good to me, but, like, this one was just... This one's just a classic. It's just, like, a really good adventure. Like, it just really opens up. It's... cool. Oh, Ocarina of Time was my first. Yeah, that makes sense. Got that Nightmares for the Re-Dead. Yeah. Alright, if you're wondering why this wall is sealed, this guy's like, I'm mad at my brother, so I blocked the door, and you're just like, what? And he's just like, is my brother still mad at me? And it's just like, that's a funny way to justify having this door, this door sealed. Alright, so, there's no real reason to do this minigame other than I want the piece of heart. And I do still remember the route to get it, because it's within 15 seconds and I got 8, so nice. Here's the piece of heart. So we're now 3 out of 4. Yeah, the Re-Dead are... They were definitely a choice for them to put into the game. Alright, so... When you're in Ocarina Village, I'll be lurking because it's 2 AM. Alright, have a good lurk, Trim. Alright, so you're probably wondering why I'm going all the way this way around. So it turns out that if you go, so when you go to the Kakariko Village, which is what they tell you to do via the dialogue, which I am not reading. And when I played this game, I did not read I did not know that I had to read a lot of dialogue this child. So I had no idea what I was doing 90% of this time. So it'd be like that anyway, so. Alright, so what you're supposed to do is you go to Kakariko Village and they tell you, oh, you gotta look for this dude. And he's in X location. So they actually do mark on your map where you're supposed to go. For like for the first beginning of objectives, because this is how it is. And then yeah. So we're ignoring that so that we can get some fun secrets first. And like I said, I've played this game so many times, so I remember a lot of minor details. That really helped when I was doing the randomizer, but yeah. Alright, so we're gonna unlock that passage. And what this does is it drains the water outside. Why? I don't know, you know. I guess it's a dam. And with that, we have our first heart container completed because we got 4 pieces of heart. We could keep going left, but there would be no point because there is too much shit over there that we can't do. And that's not fun. Alright, so we are gonna go on our first... Okay, I think this secret only works when you're in dungeons. So it's more important in dungeons, the tap thing. So. Alright, so this is like our first little secret. So, normally you're not supposed to be able to like do this without like certain items, but there's actually a weird tile trick where here. So, this is supposed to be a wall. I don't think this is, I believe this is not intended, but you can just walk over here and... Or it might be intended, because there are pathways where it's like one tile between these two things. But yeah. Alright, so it's not suck and like kill these things. Alright, perfect. And then this unlocks a secret door with a dude who's like, here's money. And it's a lot of money. And like I said, in this game, money is important. So we get bombs, we get more money. And arrows, I think? Yeah, okay. So there's gonna be like a lot of mini secrets like this. There's a lot of secrets, not necessarily all of them are for heart pieces, which is, you know, understandable. Oh god, I am going to die. Alright, so this is where things get unfortunate if I die, because I'm gonna have to walk all the way back here. Alright, so you see this crab? They're probably the most dangerous light world entity and early game enemy in the entire game. And why is that? It's because they do 2 hearts of damage, which is quite a lot for the beginning of the game. And it's a crab, and everything else does more or less 1 or less damage. So it be like that. And like, alright, and I died. But with the power of bullshit. Alright, so, I'm probably gonna have to rewind again. Yeah, this is actually the same, too. It's hilarious. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, so, anyway, back to what we were doing. Alright, so this is the same screen, so all the RNG is the same. I don't know why I attacked the same bush. Alright, so we're gonna keep going this way. Safer. These are Octoroks. These are the classics that you always see in the Zelda games. So we're gonna avoid these crabs by making sure that we hit crabs with boomerang. Alright, get used to this noise. If I'm ever low health, it never ends. When you play the randomizer, there's actually a setting, because it's notoriously bad, to make it so, oh god, to make it so that noise does not constantly play. That is how annoying it is that like people actually made a mod to turn them off. But yeah, you're gonna have to listen to this for a bit. All right, so. This is the ice rod. This is a secret item that you technically don't need, but it is actually completely necessary to beating the entire game, which is kind of dumb, but it'd be like that. Maybe I should start from Sanctuary, because there's actually... I'm sure it's fine. Alright, so... Yeah, so just to save us the trek, we're gonna go this way instead. Also, yes, our shield actually does have a purpose. It is to block projectiles like that. But we have to make sure that we're not swinging while it happens. There you go. But yeah, like that, we will be approaching our first dungeon soon. Yeah, there's not really much other secrets left that we can do. Actually, no, yeah. Well, would it be useful? No, I don't really need to do it. Okay. Oh, yeah, great. So first thing we want to do, probably, just for more safety. I don't think it's this cave. I believe this is the... Well, this is a heal. Okay, so... we can actually go this way. This way. I believe there is a... Was it over here? No, I think it's further. Ow. Yep, yeah, okay. So if we go all the way to this corner, which is a bit of a trek. Alright, so if we go to this corner, we'll encounter fairies, and we can keep them in a bottle. Alright, so when you die, fairies will revive you, and they would do like 6 hearts, I think. And even though we do have the very useful rewind feature that I used, and I don't want to use it all the time, because I'd like to just play this game normally. But I will use it because it's there for... there'll be like a few areas where I'll definitely want to use it in case I mess up, because there do be places where messing up sucks a lot. So. Mainly bosses. Yeah, it's like maybe 1 or 2 bosses that I wouldn't want to die and restart, because I've definitely done it on cart before, and walking back through the areas when you mess up is not fun. So these statue guys are called the Armos Knights? Or Armos statues? They come alive and they try to kill you. They do come back in other Zelda games, and they're somehow more terrifying. Alright, so normally you're supposed to go talk to the guy that they tell you about to know about this dungeon, but we're just gonna go into it because we know where it is. So this is the Eastern Palace. It's the first true dungeon of the game, and it is incredibly short because it is the first dungeon of the game. However, we are going to be taking a little bit of time in here to get some goodies like that. Okay, first things first, we're gonna go up here. I believe you need to do... I don't think you have to do the right side, if I remember correctly. So these are Stalfos. They're a lot less threatening looking than the ones that you encounter in Ocarina of Time. And I believe this is just the map. Yeah. And then the next chest, I think, is the compass. So, yeah, I think right side is pointless. Yep. Right. I remember where every chest is, but then I don't remember which ones you need 100% get, and then which ones you don't need to. So, there's going to be a lot of that. But it be what it be. So we're just going to keep going through the dungeon. Okay, so something upcoming, there's like a trick to it, but I don't know it, so... Yeah, so depending on where you stand, you can actually trick one of the spawns to like not happen. And then you only have to kill 2 Stalfos instead. But yeah, this is just a classic old stuff where it's kill everything in a room to open the door. There are a lot of different gimmicks. There's press buttons, there's move tiles, there's wait for all tiles to destroyed. Yeah, that one will be something we'll have to see later. It's quite funny that you have to, that it is a thing that they thought was a puzzle, I guess. I don't know. But it just be classic things, so. Alright, so we're gonna make our way downtown to here. And we're gonna have to open this door. And I believe it is... No. I think it's on the far side, though. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we gotta go in here for the key. And we still gotta use this tile. Ooh, 20. Oh, alright, so these are anti-fairies. They make you lose your magic when they hit you. Also, they hurt you. certain item that I can get later will help me deal with anti-fairies better. Alright, so normally you're supposed to kill everything in this room and to activate the switch. What you actually can do is, well, you're supposed to be able to activate it in that damage state. It's a little bit harder, I think, in English version. I don't know what the buffer is. There we go. And because if you kill everything, it makes these anti-fairies go away from the switch. But you can just avoid it if you just use damage boost for that. Alright, so I lost a fairy for that, but it'd be what it be. Alright, and so what we just got is the big key, which we did get an example of in the escape, the first dungeon of the game. So what the big key do is can open big chests so you can get the items in it, which in this case is the bow. It is the first item you get in this game. That is not the boomerang, I mean. Alright, so of course the bow is like one of our better ranged options. So we only need to kill that guy, but we will go into here because money. Yeah, so for whatever reason there's just random rooms like this with just money in them. I don't know why. They just do. But yep, now we're just gonna make our way downtown this way, walking fast. Bottom left? Yep. And this one you actually don't need to fight anything. There's a switch underneath this dude and you keep going. And I think it's top right. Yeah. Alright, and after that, it's just a matter of dealing with these dudes. Alright, so this red guy, the green guy you can kill by just whacking him normally. The red guy, though, you actually have to use arrows. And he's kind of like the item check for getting this far. So when you play a randomizer, you actually do have to like, make sure that you have arrows, have the bow for that, so. Yeah, they move really fast if you're not careful. Alright, and once we go through this door, this is the first boss of the game. That is not the chain knight dude. Like an actual boss. In a true Zelda fashion, they're incredibly weak to whatever item you got from the dungeon. And that is the first dungeon in the game. And the game's like, take it, the pendant, the Sahasrara. And then it's like, who? Because we did not talk to him. Well, we were informed about him, but we never met him. So we're gonna just make our way this way. And we're going to talk to Sahasrara. So this is the guy. While we talk to him, we're gonna do this. And he wants you to get the pendant so that he can give you an item. But yeah, so basically you gotta get these 3 pendants to get the Master Sword in order to rescue, well not rescue, to defeat the evil wizard Agonum, who has taken over the Kingdom of Hyrule. But he gives you the Pegasus boots, which are an incredibly useful item. It makes you move fast. Also money. Yeah, so now that we have this, we can actually save and quit. And we want to start back from the sanctuary, I believe. Alright, so we gotta make our way back to Kakariko Village, because now that we have the Pegasus boots, we can actually get the item required to... Oh wait, while we're on the way... Well, actually, I have to come back here later, so we can leave that for now. Okay, so we have to come to Kakariko Village so that we can get a very crucial item for the next step. And that item is here at the library. So this is the book that we need. I don't remember the speedrun trick for this. Alright, well, so you just dash to the bookshelf, because of course that is the way you get books off a bookshelf, is you dash into them. And this is the Book of Medora. And it is probably one of the weirdest items that you need in this game. Arguably there are weirder items, but yeah, the Book of Medora is just it's a very interesting choice. So we gotta actually make our way down to the desert. Oh, before we go to the desert, here's a secret we can do near our house. So this is the most accessible fairy fountain because it's near your house. Alright, so now that we got our new fairy, we can make our way back down to where we're heading. Oh god. Alright, anyways. So the Pegasus boots are interesting because if you hit a slope, it will actually make you move across all along that slope, which is really cool. So you can do some fun movement with it. Oh, just don't mess it up. And we are going to make our way this way. Also, this is... No, I don't think... Alright, so yep, we're gonna make our way this way to the desert. And before we do the desert, there's actually something I want to grab here, since we're here. I believe I need bombs. Alright, so... I think this is like Sahasrah's brother. Yeah, he is not fairly relevant. He does tell you about the Book of Medora, though. So he's like your... I guess he's like your hint to... That's what you need. So you're never gonna believe what we need a book for. Alright, so... Oh god, I ran into a cactus because I'm a genius. So... Oh my god. I'm just gonna die out here. But yeah, so what you need the book for is you can't read Ancient Hylian, so you need to use the book to interpret it. And it tells you, pray to the gods, and your wish will be granted. And your wish is, please make these rocks move. Or whatever these are. And the gods said, bet, and they did it. I don't know why they decided that this is what you need to do to unlock the second dungeon, but it'd be what it be. Alright, so this is the second dungeon of the game. It is the Desert Palace. And it is one of the few dungeons that actually has pointless rooms. And I guess it's like the first one that kind of like introduces the concept to you that there's rooms that have absolutely no purpose other than to just trap you. And because we have the dash, we can now get... Oh god! We can get this key, And this key is used all the way on the other side. So as you can see, there's a room above us, but that room ultimately just gives you the map, which we don't need. I think it's the map. It's the other end of the compass. And then you need to unlock this door. So you can get the okay, so yeah, this is the compass. Okay, so this is the compass. But damn it, ow. So you gotta kill everything in this room. And you gotta go up. And then we're gonna be dealing with flying balls. And that gets us the big key. And with this means we can get to the dungeon item. So the first thing we gotta do is go, that's right, all the way back across this map. So the room above that we just passed by, that is a trap room. You go into it, there's monsters, and that is literally it. There is nothing in there. It is a completely pointless room to waste your time. And this is the second major item in the game. This is the Power Glove. It'll let you pick up rocks. So all those green rocks that we've been seeing through the game, there is a way to actually lift them, because we cannot lift them at the moment. So another thing you might notice is that there's a lot of like unlit torches that are like very suspiciously next to each other. They don't do anything in like all the rooms that they're in, except for one. And I think it's because it's supposed to bait you into thinking you want to do it or don't want to do it. It's just, yeah, like this room, these torches, they do nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't know why. Other than maybe it's probably like a theming thing for the room the last puzzle I'm mentioning. So with that, we're done with this, and now we can move to the actual part of the dungeon. But before with that, we can grab this nice piece of heart and make our way back. Alright, so we can lift this now that we have the powerful gloves. Yeah, so there's a lot of like doors that just kind of open because push block. Oh crap. Wait, it was the other side. I think it's the other room I'm thinking of. Alright, no. Oh yeah, it's the other room I'm thinking of. Ah shit. Okay, yeah. Alright, so avoiding tiles of death. Alright. So we get the key, and we go through here. And we just gotta kill these dudes. And this statue is LOS. It will shoot a laser only in the direction you're pointing. Unlike other games where you can kill this enemy type, it is called a BMOS. In this game, it is actually invincible. And then we get the key there. And then top right. There we go. Ow. Okay, so you'll see this enemy, and you think, oh, these torches were like completely pointless for the rest of this dungeon. Clearly we don't have to light them, we just killed this. And I'm like, oh, it did nothing. And that's because, yes, you do actually have to light the torches. We can watch them SNES graphics. And here we are at the door. So this is the second boss. And it is probably one of the bosses that will waste your time the most. I think they're called Lamolas. I don't remember what they're called completely. So you can use the ice rod on them. I'm just really bad at timing it, because you need to hit directly their head. And the Z-axis in this game is really weird. It's not really like a real Z-axis. Yeah, so if they're coming straight like that, it's probably easier to hit the ice rod. And the ice rod does like 2 or 3 damage, I think. Yeah, so so basically this boss fight is just here to waste your time. I might actually die. The only way you really get damage in this fight is from the random debris that falls out from when they come out of the holes. And it only goes in the inner cardinal directions at first. But as we get through this fight, there will be more danger to the rocks. Alright, so that's one down. Alright, that's two. And then we just gotta kill one more. Yeah, so you can avoid it kind of if you're like slightly diagonal. Ow. Slightly diagonal of where the hole is, so that when you hit it, you bounce into a slight intercard. Yeah. Alright. And that is the second boss done. Yeah. These early dungeons, very, very quick. There are only 3. For now. But, yep, we will make our way through to the next area. Alright, so trying to think if I can do anything in particular now with the glove. So we do have to come back this way later anyway, but let's just grab something so I just don't forget. Ah, damn vultures. I think it's just more money. Alright, so I believe it's this rock. Yeah. And this is the extra money room. It's only 5 rupees per tile, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But yeah, you get 5 every time you go back into this hole. So it's a good way to get some nice 50 rupees. I don't think we need to go this way. Yeah, okay, so we're just gonna do a nice save and quit. And we're gonna restart from... We can go from the sanctuary. Why not? I think this should be fine. So there's actually something I want to do over here. Alright, so earlier I mentioned that Escape has like a... The first area that you go to has like a bombable wall that you can't access. Well, here's how you get back to it. As long as I don't die to rats first. Alright, so with that, we get this door. And it's only more bombs. I don't remember what else is here, other than money. And we're capped, so... I should probably stop grabbing money by accident. Oh, also, another thing you can do with the Pegasus boots that I never knew before when I was younger is you can do that. So that's always nice. Alright, and just to save time, we can save and quit and start back at the sanctuary again. Alright, so, I think we can do this now. We're gonna go and use our money. Oh yeah, also, we can't swim, but, only for now. If I don't get killed. Alright, there we go. Alright, so... First off, let's pay off one of our secrets. We're gonna go here and give Maple the Witch, the mushroom, and I think you only have. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna double check this. Okay, yeah, so we can't do this. Yeah, no, I haven't done this in a while, so I forgot if it was this point or later, but I'm pretty sure it's now. Okay, so she says, wait a while and I can give you an item for the mushroom. And if you move once the screen away and come back, you can get the magic powder. Magic powder has some small usage here and there. It does really odd things. Some of which is not very useful. Some things are just barely useful. Maybe it would be. As we unlocked earlier the fairy fountain, we can actually bump into these rocks to remove them. And we can move our merry way this way. Ow. When playing a randomizer, there's a lot of like those little mini checks where it's like you definitely need 2 items. And it only really becomes apparent that like they kind of planned for having certain things, I guess, to be required. Like that. But, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna make our way up this way, which is to the Zora River. So these things that have been shooting fireballs at us this entire time, these are Zoras. They're not the sexy fish people that we know today. They're whatever these things are. These are the OG Zoras. And every game that we've had to talk to a Zora, we've always managed to... Oh god, right, the SNES lag. Holy shit. Oh gosh. Right, not this way, not this way, not this way. Alright, so every time we've talked to a Zora in another game, they've always given us some way to swim. So, guess what we're doing? Yep, that's right. We're spending $500 for a pair of flippers. And with these, we are now able to swim. Does it make the Zoras friendly to us? Nope. We paid them $500, but they will not let us leave here alive. If they can have it. Going the wrong way? Yeah. Okay, so we can go down this way. Whee! And from that, we are able to access this way, because I didn't show it off earlier, but there was a piece of corn over here. Alright, so... what does this do for us? Well, there's actually quite a bit of overworld stuff we can do now, that we don't have to continue the dungeons yet. So let's, can you do this? Is it here? Yep, okay, so we can do some fun stuff over here. We can throw in some items. And get... So like the myth with the silver and gold axe, this is the myth of the boomerang, where if you tell her that you threw in your boomerang, she gives you a magic boomerang. What does it do? It goes further than the regular boomerang. Is it helpful? It can be. It's helpful for the next dungeon, kind of. And another thing you can throw. Not that. That's later. Okay, so keep note of that bow that we just threw in there, because that will become important later. Alright, so what you can also throw is your shield. And what this does is it upgrades it to the magic shield, which now protects us from fireballs. So earlier we were blocking arrows. Now that if a Zora shoots us with a fireball, like that, well, yeah, there we go. So if they shoot us with a fireball, I did hit because I'm bad at this game. But yeah, it's supposed to block those. And that is what the upgrade is. Okay, so now that we're over here, we can go to... I believe I'm going the wrong way. Alright, so now that we have the Zora Flippers, we can actually access another secret. All the way over here. This is under the bridge. Well, we'll meet this guy. Who gives us our third bottle. And with that, we're just gonna save and quit. Oh wait, I didn't want to start from my house. Shoot. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the sanctuary. Get our nice free healing. Alright, and we're gonna... make our way back this way. Alright, so we're gonna bump this. And this will get us another heart piece. And with that, we have another free heart. Now we're gonna make our way this way to... I think more to the left will be easier. Alright, so the third pendant is on top of Death Mountain, so we're gonna have to climb. And what better way is to go through a dark cave that I don't remember the path for. And you're gonna meet an old man. And oh god, do I remember the pathway for this? I do not remember. Alright, so we just go this way, I think. And... okay, yep. And with that, we lead the old man back to his home. I think this is not the entrance to anything specifically. I believe this is where you come out from a secret. Or was this the way back down? I don't remember. This was... I don't know, it just gets you up here for some reason. This is the way back down. Alright, so now that we're at the top of the mountain, there are a few tiny things we can do. Was it this one? Or was it the other one? I think it might have been the other one. I don't know, maybe it was this one. I don't remember if I need... I don't know, the hook shot is the other side. Or is it? Oh no. No, yeah, it was. But yeah, that's how you get that piece of heart. Alright, and then we gotta move back up the mountain. Beep. Alright, this is our first encounter with this mysterious portal. Alright, so this is the Dark World. Currently, we can't do anything because we are a rabbit. And so, what do, you might be wondering? How do we get back to our light world? Well, if you use this magical mirror, all our problems are solved. And so the central mechanic of this game is introduced. Basically, you gotta use this mirror. This mirror, it connects you between two different worlds. There's the light world and the dark world, and the dark world is significantly bigger. And the light world is... they're connected, everything is one-to-one, map-wise. Like, you can actually toggle between the two worlds, and it, like, makes perfect sense. Okay, right, I don't have anything I can do here. Alright, and so, with that, we enter the third dungeon of the game. This is the Tower of Hera. I think we go left is fine. Alright, so this dungeon is basically... Wow, there's a lot of switches. And this is where the boomerang more or less comes the most in handy. Okay, I think I don't want to do this room yet. Although I think I might be getting a compass again if I go this way. I think this is the map. Yeah. So this dungeon's pretty straightforward also. It's just a tower. It's a very tall tower. But, I think first thing we want to do is this. Alright, so there are a lot of rooms where we've just done switches, we've pushed cubes, we've gotten keys or whatever, we've killed enemies in a room. This one you have to wait for all these tiles to go away. Why? I don't know. And you can die. Oh god. I think that's my last fairy too. So worry not, there is actually something we can do about fairies after this. It might be a while until we can do that mechanic, but yeah. Yeah, so these are mold orbs. They suck a lot. You can't really do much in terms of the bow. I mean, I think you can, I mean, with the boomerang, but I believe that I think you can use the bow. It's been a while. And in this room, they're like very obviously, please use the lantern. We're giving you magic. Please. Oh, I have two fairies. We're good. So they give you magic, so you can use the lantern. So you can get the big key. Okay, never mind. There was a reason for this. All right, sick. So a cool thing about the mirror is that you can use it to get back to the beginning of the dungeon, and it is incredibly useful. I think if you do this, this makes a later part of the dungeon easier. Alright, so these little bastards basically are here to bump you into these holes so that you fall down. And you can't really do much about it in the beginning of the game. because there are no items for you that you can use that will make this easier for you. You have to deal with them. Or you bump them into the holes, if anything. Like, make it slightly easier. But they're mainly here to be a pain in the ass. Alright, so we can do this. I'm trying to remember if I want this to be on or off. I threw that the wrong way. I am going to hate myself. Yep. Yeah, so these enemies have like a really random AI pattern. So it's really hard to predict them sometimes. Oh boy, I hope you're ready to hear this noise again. Alright, so that is the compass. Ow, god. Oh boy, this again. I should be using my spin attack more. So that's a little bit more of a consistent way to deal with Moldworms. Also, these fire-breathing things are Dodongos, I believe. Or something like that. This game actually has like a lot of like the early iterations of enemies that you might be used to. Okay, so I think you want this actually. We're just gonna go downstairs for safety. Alright, and then you want to fall from this side. And this is all so you can get this big chest. So this is the Moon Pearl. Basically it protects you from turning into a rabbit when you're in the Dark World. So, very useful. Alright, so this is like a really... This is like a really niche secret. I don't really know if there's any other times you can do this, but basically you can fall down these pots. And when you do that, there's a fairy fountain here. Should I have eaten one of those fairies so I don't have to hear this beeping anymore? You bet I probably should have. But we can try again. I don't believe they refresh though, so ultimately this might be pointless. But there are hearts. Okay, they do refresh. I do not remember that. That's good though. Ah, sweet release. Okay. Alright, and so with that, we are free to make our way down to the boss. I think it's called King Moldworm? I don't remember the name, but it's just a big Moldworm. Alright, so... basically this boss is about knocking you into the floor so you can never kill it. And it is the most irritating boss in the entire game. Yeah, and if you do that, you do that. So... And yes, you can actually fall all the way down. Like, all the way down. Like, all the way down. It is awful. But yeah, and that is why these doors look like the Moldworm. It's because of this guy. Yep. So, one strategy is if you charge your sword, it seems to prevent you from bumping too much. So we want it to be in a good spot. There we go. That's how you beat Moldworm. Yeah. Technically, I probably shouldn't be swinging it because I'm really bad at using the swing because it will bump you off if you're not careful. But it'd be what it be. All right, so that's the third dungeon of the game done. So that's the entirety of the light world. It is not very long. You might be wondering, what can you do with the mirror? And in terms of like a item for unlocking secrets, not really anything. So it'd be what it be. So this will take us back down to the mountain. I think you do want to do this because this will get you the use of heart? Question mark. Yes, no, it should. Okay. Yeah, so you want to just make your way down this way. And this will bring you back to Kakariko. Never mind, there is nothing here. Oh wait, I think I'm thinking of the Dark World. The Dark World has something there that you can do. Okay, so now that we have all three pendants, that means we can go get the Master Sword. And the Master Sword is, of course, in Lost Woods, as per tradition. And, where is the Master Sword, you might be wondering? Why, it's very much past the mushroom we went by earlier. The mushroom was important all along, or something. But yep, this is the Grove of the Master Sword. I don't remember if you have to... No, I don't think you have to use the Book of Medora to read the text, but then you just do this. And this is the first usage of that track. And as per Zelda tradition, you get the Master Sword so that you can, as the Sword of Evil's Veins, so that you can defeat the evil villain. But we're gonna save and quit and restart at the Sanctuary. Because, hey look, the priest is dead. He's like, Zelda got taken. And you're like, alright, later. Actually, it probably would have been smarter for me to start at my house. But we can do, you know, we can do fun Pegasus or Pegasus boots stuff. Crying. But yep. Now that we're here to save Zelda, the front door is open. Ow. Which means that we can now do our little rescue mission. Alright, so we're not actually going to be in this part of the castle. There's actually a different part of the castle. Up here. And this is how we continue the game. Alright, so that guy at the beginning of the game, he's mad. He's got his buddies. Oh yeah, so your spin attack does do 1 point more damage. Oh yeah, now that we have the Master Sword, it actually, if you look, it actually has a longer reach. Sort of. Or at least it has a bigger arc. But yeah. And it's very dark here. So you might be wondering, are there secrets hidden in the castle? Or any other dungeons? I believe there's nothing, there are no like heart pieces or anything like directly hidden anywhere in the dungeons. They might be tangentially related to dungeons for various reasons. And yeah. We'll just leave it at that because we will be finding pieces of hearts in places that we were in places you might not expect. Yep. I'm very bad at explaining things. Alright, anyway, so we're just gonna continue our way down the rest of this dungeon. So I am good at this game. Jesus. So it acts like a dungeon, but it's not really an actual dungeon. I believe this is like the door. I don't remember if there's anyone south, but I think this is. Oh yeah, and now that we have the Master Sword, we can actually shoot sword beams. This is where the range dates from. Or not, no wait. Yes, no. No, it's not. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, sword beams. You can do that now. But only when you're at full health. I am still kind of disappointed that they made sword beams kind of disappointing, even more lame in the newer games. Kind of miss it. But I mean, the games aren't really 2D anymore, so it's kind of hard to have a sword beam be like interesting mechanically, I feel like. I'm a genius. I am a genius. Holy shit, I'm so good at this game. Jesus Christ. Alright, so then we're going to just continue our way over here and not get hurt, hopefully. I think that is the first statue you can push in the entire game. So that lets you know that's going to be a thing, and it is actually relevant a lot later in the game. Alright. We're gonna equip our handy bug net for various reasons. So we're confronting Aghanim, and he's just like, "Aha! I have Zelda, bitch!" And then you're just like, "No!" And he's just like, "Haha! Watch me do this!" And he's just like, "Ah, the seal's broken! Wahahaha!" And you're just like, "Alright." And you can slash this, and oh my god, there's something behind it. And, yeah, that also becomes mechanically relevant in some other later dungeons, which is kind of neat. Being able to do that. Alright, so I think this is like the first Zelda that lets you do something stupid like this. Where the item that you think wouldn't do anything against the big bad actually does something. So yeah, this is the bug net. The bug net can swing back the fireballs back at Aghanim. Oh, right. Oh yeah, so when he goes in the middle, he always does lightning, but I'm stupid and did not remember that. Also, I think this is the first time that Death Volleyball has been a thing in Zelda. Also, if you play League of Legends and you have the boss Vigar skin, that the fireball pixel art that he uses for his fireball is Aghanim's fireball, actually, which was neat. But I also wondered if that would have any issues with Nintendo. But I guess not. Oh my god. Alright, so we're probably gonna stop using the bug net soon. I am not hitting correctly. There we go. I just gotta be a little bit closer now. Oh my god. Closer and at the right angle would be nice. Also, if you're wondering, yes, this is the only way to damage him. It is very slow. You can't even hit him normally because it'll do that. There we go. And he's just like, ah, bitch! How about I take you to another dimension? And you're like, what? And now we're on a pyramid. Alright, so this is the Dark World, which we came to earlier at the top of the mountain. And we're not a bunny right now because we have the Moon Pearl that we got earlier. So basically, Sasha was telling you that all the maidens that Aghanim kidnapped at the beginning of the game are descendants of sages who sealed away a great evil who, surprise, surprise, it's Ganondorf. But in this game, this game is in the timeline where he like discarded his human form and he's permanently Ganon, which is the pig. And as you can see, this pyramid has statues of Aghanim on them, and it's, oh my god. I believe there is a piece of heart on this mountain. Also, you see this crack? This won't be relevant for several hours. Also, I went the wrong way for the thing I wanted to do. Also, that crack over there is also incredibly irrelevant for several hours. There it is. Okay, so we just gotta go down here. Alright, so some things to note. Everything in the Dark World does a bajillion more damage, and it hurts. So if we get hit once, we're probably losing like 3 hearts. I think some things can like make you lose 5. I think like Cyclops, if it touches you, makes you lose 5. So, you know, overall fun time. Right, this is the Dark World. This is where the second half of the game takes place. If you look at the map, it is the whole second map, and you only have one objective on it, which is the first dungeon. There are actually 8 dungeons in the Dark World, so you went from the 3 to 8. So this is like when you play this for the first time, it's like, holy shit, there's so much more shit to do after the first 3. And like when you're younger, the first 3 feel like they take forever, those dungeons. Like they feel so much longer. I'm going this way mainly just to check if I can do something, because I think you can. Oh, yeah. So like the Light World, it has these little rocks that you can bring. We might as well pick up an item over here. This item, though, won't be relevant for several hours. So this is a catfish. And he's like, you threw a thing in my hole. Here, have this. And it's the Quake Medallion, and this is something that you need to unlock the... God, what, the final dungeon of this game before the penultimate dungeon? So yeah, it's not gonna be relevant for quite some time. So you might be wondering, can you go into the light world again? Yes, you can, with the mirror, at any point. But we actually need to do stuff in the dark world. But this mirror means that we can do quite a bit of fun other stuff. So, I don't think we can do much, because it might be better for us to just do the first dark world dungeon. Which might be a good idea. Yeah, might be a good idea to do that first before we start doing more secrets. Because it does give you a very crucial item for some early secrets. Yep, and these are moblins. The thing that we're used to seeing in every other Zelda game now. Yep, these are the first ones. Or one of the first ones. Not the first ones, because they're the original Zelda had them too. Oh dear God. But yeah, everything hurts in this. Everything hurts in the dark world. It's not great. But this fairy's still here. Okay, so... maybe we can do a few small secrets. Alright, so this is another way you can just get to the bridge guy. I think I can do this. Ah, yes. So there was an island earlier that we couldn't get to. That's how you get this. For another piece of heart. Alright. Alright. So... this is actually the 5th dungeon in the game. We can't go into it yet. It's gonna be a while before we can do that. Right, for now, there's something we can do with money, but I think we want to save it for now. Because something coming up is actually going to be costing us also more money. So this is how we get to the first dungeon of the Dark World. Also, I don't remember if this room had anything. This place might have money. I don't remember. I think it's just the dude who's saying, hey, if you're looking for the Triforce, it's not here anymore. Yeah, this tree. So basically the Dark World is the Sacred Realm. This is where the Triforce is like from. And that is, if you remember Ocarina of Time, it's kind of like the when you open the door to Time in Ocarina of Time, Ganondorf's like, haha, I can find the Triforce because you opened it, dumbass. And you're just like, oh, whoops. Yeah, so that wow, I'm blanking on the explanation, but like basically, oh wait, we gotta go this way. So that realm where the Triforce is stored in between the Door of Time and whatnot is the Sacred Realm, and that is where this is. And because of Ganondorf's desire, it transforms into the Dark World, which is like a complete parallel of the like actual world, the light world. Also, I just messed up and I got hit, and the monkey costs you 10 rupees every time you want it to follow you. And this monkey is important because you need to unlock the dungeon. Why is this a thing? I don't fucking know. So, yep, you're gonna bring the monkey here, and the monkey's like, "Hey, I'll open the door," and he makes you spend $100 to open the door. But that's how you get the first dungeon of the Dark World. Alright, and so this is the Dark Palace. It looks almost exactly like the Eastern Palace, but it's actually very different. Before we start this, I'm gonna actually BRB real quick because I gotta use the bathroom. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so yep. This is the first Dark World dungeon, and I don't ever remember much about it. Every time I do it. Legitimately, I do not remember what is the right way, usually. But, it's definitely gonna take me a bit longer to remember what I'm supposed to do. But using the mirror to warp back to the beginning is very helpful a lot of the time. I think this door was the pointless one? Or maybe it wasn't? I don't recall. Where does this go? Oh yeah. Ow. Damn anti-fairies. Was this the one that was relevant with the bomb? Ah. Right. I do remember something. No, I don't think... I think this was just to tell you that you can do that. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Alright, so these are mimics. Do they hurt you? Not really. You just do this. Well, except for that one. I forgot about that one. I forgot how to handle those, though. Oh, God. I do not remember how... the trick for those. Alright, but regular mimics, you just do this. And it's a lot easier. You can just whack them, but, I'm okay with just shooting him in the face. I'm used to coming here in randomizer and being absolutely awful and dying a lot, so... Ah, right. That was just to get that. do not remember this dungeon at all. I never remember this dungeon. I do believe you do need to go. Oh, thank God. Some more fairies. I do think that you are supposed to technically go this way. If you see me picking up pots a lot, because sometimes there's just keys. Like, in a lot of these later dungeons, there's a lot there's a lot of keys. These dungeons are way bigger than the ones that we're used to. I might actually be able to do this. Alright, so we're gonna just have our nice handy boomerang. Oh yeah, look at how far that goes. Now that we haven't upgraded. It goes really far. Alright, so just gonna make our way downtown. These are turtle, I don't remember what they're called. But yeah, they're turtles. Do I need to go up now or was it later? Oh boy. Ow. Okay, this one I think is relevant. No, you don't. Oh. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Is there something up here? Oh yeah, the door. That lets you go back up. For this. Ah, right, for the big key. Makes sense. I think I do want to go down, though. Because that is also a key, I think. Yep. Also, these golden ones, I believe they're invincible unless you have the last sword upgrade or something. Anyways, so we're gonna go back to the beginning, and we're just gonna make our way back around. I keep picking up bombs, but I'm capped. So there is a way to actually get more bomb capacity, but it involves a lot of money. Which, you know, we don't have. But it'd be like that. Once again, there is more keys in this dungeon. There's just so many keys. Honestly, I'm tempted to go all the way up to the dungeon 2, so at least I have that item. But, yeah. Okay. Jukes. We got the jukes. Okay. That. I think I didn't want to do that, though. Oh, man, I really do not remember. No, did I want to go that? Memory hard. Okay, so yeah, you do push this. Statue pushing is indeed relevant, so you gotta do that. Ah, okay. So we're back in another mimic room. So okay, I think the trick was you do this. There we go. I think I skipped the part I wanted to be at. Alright, so, but what you do is this. This is another item check. You need the arrows to do this. Also, I think it's the only statue like this in the game. Like, I believe this is the only time it's ever relevant. Yep, alright. I needed to go the other way. Because that's, Oh! Yeah, I do remember that room now. Oh, man. So the other way is actually how you're supposed to get the item for this dungeon. And those weird laughing peg things, everything will make perfect sense why we need what the item is when you get it. So we're gonna go this way. This is where it is very important that you have the boots. Because those tiles fall. Okay. Oh god. So there should be another... Okay, it's just bombs. Oh right, because there's the wall. Okay. I forgot this room sucks. It sucks so much. Yeah, man. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Okay. Yep, more keys. There's always more keys. I did a key randomizer with my friend once, and I like a full item randomizer where you could do like keys too, and my god, this dungeon is ridiculous. where your the keys could be like anywhere. It's so dumb. Well, anyways, yeah. So this is the magic hammer. This is why there are so many pegs in the overworld, is because you have a hammer that can smash them down. And I need to remember if I can do this. Okay, I think item dashing was patched out in the English version. So a glitch you can do in the Japanese version is you can actually dash with your item out if you press both buttons at the same time. It actually makes things a lot pretty convenient if you used it. And of course the hammer is the only way to deal with these turtle guys. I think this is a money route. Yep. So this is the money path. There's another one of these for some reason. And of course there's an arrow. And a key. Because of course, there are more keys in this dungeon. Alright, so with that, we can actually continue the dungeon. Yeah, and there's a lot of 1 rupee wonders. Or not 1 rupee, but like a lot of rupee wonders in this dungeon, for sure. Ah, right, and that's why you need a... Are you facing the wrong way? Ugh. Alright, so we're practically almost done with this dungeon now. Yay. So as you can tell, these dungeons in this game aren't incredibly long, but when you play them for the first time, it's just like, where am I going? What to do? Am I stupid? And that is the feeling you have the entire game until you beat it at least once. And sometimes you might remember stuff, and it's like, well, for like subsequent playthroughs, but it's just I've played this game quite a lot. Still not good at it though, but I mean, you know, you gotta start somewhere. Oh god, that was horrible. Yo, Bri! What's up, dude? Yeah, a classic. I can't believe I still remember a lot of how this game works. I am getting lost occasionally, but like, feels nice that I still have muscle memory on some parts. I remember that I had my mirror shield eaten and saved on accident. Oh, I do remember that. That was so tragic. I can't believe like years later, like we find out though that you can actually buy it back from the people who there's like that one area of the game where like you like never go to because there's like no reason to, but it sells shields, and then that's like how you get your mirror shield back, and this is like, how the hell are you supposed to know that's where you're supposed to go? It's so crazy. Whew. Oh yeah, and we're at the boss. So something you can actually do is throw bombs at it, and I'm gonna not be good at it. So you don't have to actually use the hammer, but I also need to be good. I also need to be good, which is, yep, alright, I'm dead. Alright, let's just do it the normal way. If not, I have the rewind button at least, so. There we go. And that is the first Dark World dungeon. And this is where we mash the A button a lot. Because I do not believe there is any way to speed up this. The OG book guide worth so much now if we ever saved those. So true. Does Ross still have that book? I remember when we had that guide and we were just like pawing through it for like all the cool stuff. That was so cool. I have like a few other old guides around. I think it's mostly like Pokemon, I think. Has them or got it again. Mm-hmm. And then tells us that there's more bunch. Yep, so 7 more dungeons in the Dark World. Woo. Washington's great for retro collecting. Oh yeah, I heard. I remember they have. Portland has that like retro gaming expo too, or something. So that must be really cool to have like that as a way to get retro games. Was there a thing I can do here? What's this? Reset to... Sanctuary, maybe? Yeah. But yeah, I think there's like the Portland Retro Gaming Expo or something. Yep. I keep hearing about that one and it sounds cool. Ton of deals. Oh heck yeah. I should be able to do this. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's go get some half magic. He's like, haha! You've awakened my sleep. Prepare to be cursed! He's like, haha! I've benefited you! Later, bitch! And you're just like, what? He's doing well up there, though. That's good to hear. I ran into his mom, actually, a while back, and she was telling me that he was, looking into... Wow, my brain is blanking. But... he was gonna look into... I don't know why I can't think of it right now. I did run into my mom earlier, and she was talking about that he was looking into a different profession or something. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, patenting, that's what it was, thank you. He passed the test? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, there's the SNES flag for you. Oh. Oh wait, was this just more money? Oh, it sure was. I'm gonna avoid this area. No, wait, at the end there was a place of heart, I think. Or bombs. No, it's just, I think it's just all money. Yeah, it's just all money. Okay. I'm getting this so mixed up with my randomizer. These randomizers have linked in the past? Heck yeah, they are. They're super fun. And then like they actually have like other options you can run for it too, like you can make it so it's open world, so you start at house and then you can go anywhere. They let you can randomize your avatar to like different sprites and stuff. It's super cool. I think there's like a website for it nowadays. There's some crazy randomizers too. Like there's ones where it like mixes Ocarina of Time and Link to the Past together, so that you have to like get items. There are like doors that lead you to Ocarina of Time, and then like doors that lead you to Link to the Past, and you have to go between the two games in order to like get all the items for stuff and stuff. It's really crazy what people do now. Randomizers are so good for replay value, for real. Especially for like Pokemon. It might not be fair, but like it's still pretty funny. The Pokemon. Wait, the Link to the Past randomizer is really thorough. Because it makes it, has like an algorithm to make sure that the game is always beatable. Oh god, that's right, it's always just a map. It's just a map. I always just find maps. I should just have my magic hammer out. I believe this is a key. Yep. I think between all the randomizers for Zelda, I think my favorite one has been the Ocarina of Time one. That was just funny. This game really did introduce the fact was like unique in that it had like a lot of pointless rooms and dungeons. I think most of the modern Zelda games don't really have like rooms that are just only there to trick you into going into them. But like Desert Palace and Misery Mire are both dungeons that have pointless rooms, which is kind of interesting. Yep. Yep. I don't like that noise. Oh my god, it's another key! Who would have guessed? Still have the pleasure of doing a Breath of the Wild blind run. Have you not played Breath of the Wild yet, Brian? Oh! Oh boy, we're gonna keep hearing this beep noise for the rest of this dungeon. Never got around to it. Ooh. Oh, you're gonna have a great time. I love that game. It's pretty great. I think I definitely liked it a lot more than, like I liked Tears of the Kingdom, but I think Breath of the Wild was more fun to me. I guess it's just down to like the weapon mechanic between the first one. But yeah, Breath of the Wild is a really great game. Oh god, fucking hell. Thanks for the subscription. For one month. Oh god. Brain. Left side or right side? Alright, cool. It was right side because I think that is... Yeah, alright. No, actually... Was this entire side pointless? I don't remember. Am I dumb? Did I just waste my time? No, I feel like you were supposed to come here. Maybe I did waste my time. Gosh, damn it. I was talking about how there are pointless dungeon rooms. Or is it because... Yeah, that's why. I'm dumb. I didn't want this to be open. That's why. Pain. I remember. Yeah, I'm gonna have a really... I'm gonna forget everything about Ice Palace. Ow. You're the big key, right? Yeah, okay. Honestly, yeah, it might just be worth it to warp back to the beginning and go back through. Yep, there's the key. Right, okay, so we want to go to the top. What was the boss of this dungeon? Oh, yeah, the eyeball thing. The eyeball jellyfish. Oh, yeah, this is the loop around room. Oh, on randomizer, it's always nicer when you have the Cane of Samaria by this point. Pain. I'm gonna run out of fairies before I get out of this dungeon. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I remember why we had to go to the right first now. I forgot about this dungeon, how much it sucks. Alright, back I go. Damn it. I knew I should have went down the obvious door. The obvious door was here. Wait a minute. I remember now. I remember now. I'm gonna keep saying it's like a chant. Am I gonna actually die in here? I sure am. I don't have any more fairies. Well, this is unfortunate. Maybe I'll be a one-heart Andy for a while. No damage, run the boss. Yeah, you're right. Oh my god, the heart, a heart. Let's go. Was there a point to the other room? I should just have the hook shut out. Please be hearts. Please be hearts. Oh, thank God. Alright. And then, yep, hallway. Alright, sick. This is the dumb room. They had like... Ow. Am I really gonna die to these damn things? One of these is pushable, I believe. Yeah, there it is. And there's like a random waterfall one. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay, and I see the pattern is that it's the same direction. Or same distance away. Please. Please. Really? Really? Nothing. No hearts. Oh my god. Alright, well at least it's not Turtle Rock. Oh, thank. Oh, oh, beautiful, beautiful. The one relevant key, and then bomb wall was what was this? Okay, that's the boss room. Okay. Yes, more healing, please. Ow! I'm a genius. All right. All right, Dungeon 2. I'm gonna die already from this. You gotta be kidding me. Wow. Oh my god, wow. We did. We made it back to the boss room. I think it's so funny that it has that option on the SNES. The SNES Classic just has that random rewind feature. Oh, it's so funny. I forgot these puffball things can actually hurt you. I think the speedrun strategy do. Yeah, because I think it's about the same damage as the golden sword. No, tempered, maybe, because it's 2 hits. Yeah, I think that's tempered damage. Wow. We did it. God damn it. Okay. Alright, not gonna lie, if I do the forest one, Dark Woods? If I do that one and I fight the moth thing and I die, I do not regret doing rewind because that fight sucks. Honestly, I'm tempted to do Thieves Town just so I can get the upgraded glow, so I can get Tempered Sword. Wow, it really is really slow in this dialogue. Alright, sick. We made it through. Alright, after I get my kidneys back, I think it should be totally fine. We can get Bombos. Bombos is always nice. I'm trying to think about if I would want the Fire Rod for Thieves Town or not. I don't think I do, because I normally just run that in randomizer for free. The SNES lag is real though. A piece of heart. Let's go. Okay, so Bombos, I believe we have to go down. Then once we get, after we get Bombos, we can get the flute. But we can get the shovel, so we can get the flute by talking to the boy in the grove. Here. Oh yeah, and Misery Mire is locked off because of, because this area is inaccessible. Forgot about that. Alright, nice, we got Bombos. But yeah, if we do Thieves Town, that means that we can we can get the dwarf, because the dwarf needs the upgraded gloves. And then we can get tempered sword. That would be sick. Alright, there's quite a few options we can do. It does open up quite a bit, because we don't have to like rely on anything specific. I think the only way to Kakariko though is that we have to go the other way around, because this way around needs the level 2 gloves. I forgot that cutscene triggers. That it makes it so that you can't do anything. Oh no. Alright, so we have to do it not next to the dude. Alright, he's off screen. It's fine, he's off screen. There we go. Alright, now we can murder the boy. Tell it, going. Look at your ocarina. And then he turns into a tree, and we're just like, oh. Alright, he dead. Alright, let's go. Ah, yes, it is that time of the night when the bots come. Shovel minigame? Yeah. Oh, wait, right. I forgot. You don't keep the shovel in this version of the game. Wow. Alright, well, we're gonna use the rewind feature to rip this man off. Where's the piece of heart? Where's the piece of heart, you bastard? Oh, never mind, we don't have to use the rewind feature. We can just keep digging. Well, actually. Alright. Zawarudo! Okay. $80? This is the first time I'm hearing this, sir. You know what? I probably should have systematically did this by row, because the RNG state would be exactly the same every time I did this. That would probably would have been the smarter thing to do. Well, nothing to change now. Alright, so it's somewhere on the top, maybe? This is so funny that we can just do this. I saw someone play Super Mario Luigi Superstar Saga on the NSO with the GBA plan, the plan that lets you do GBA. And then, since you can do the randomized thing for your the stats thing, where it just like gives you X amount of extra stat points if you do the roulette correctly, he was just like, wait, how much do we want to cheat? And he just rewound the game every time. Kind of like this, except slightly different. Alright, if I'm right, though, the RNG state should be exactly the same, I think, technically. I don't know if it sets as you talk to him or not, now that I think about it. I actually don't remember. I would have to look up how this minigame works. I actually don't remember how the RNG works. Oh, whoop. Making me want to replay all the classics of Breath of the Wild first. I mean, the classics are good for a reason, right? But yeah, it's been a hot minute since I last played this game, so I was just super happy to want to play it again. I might be wrong on the RNG state thing. I might think it might actually set at a different point. I'm not entirely sure. Who knows? Alright, well, let's try the right side. I'm gonna look this up actually. Let's see. Digging minigame. Digging minigame. Treasure field, I think? Okay. $80, dig as many possible. The outcome of digging a hole is completely randomized, but only after digging 25 holes each game, there's a chance to find the heart piece. Oh. Wait, what? That's so... The outcome of digging a hole is completely randomized, but only after 25 holes each game. So you just gotta dig. Oh, okay. I don't remember how, yeah, alright. I guess I just gotta make sure to dig 25 every time. Oh no, did I wait too long? I waited too long. This is my hubris, my punishment. I mean, I make my money back anyway, so I guess it's not that bad of a penalty, to be honest. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25, 26. There it is. Alright. Alright, so resetting actually was a terrible idea in that situation. I see. Everything makes sense now. Oh yeah, they really block off this bottom area with the Titan mitt. That's kind of insane. Yeah, they do. Oh wow. I don't believe Arrow minigame gave anything other than money, so we should be fine. Is there anything else we're gonna do in a dark world? No, not really. Let's just do this then. We can go to that rock. No, wait, I think the rock needs Titan mitt. God dang it. There's $5 in this tree. Never mind, there's not. There's bees. It's only bees. Oh, well, we might as well get our fast travel. Alright, we got the burb. Yeah, okay, so that rock. But we can go the other way for the pig. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do Dungeon 4 before 3. Thieves Town isn't actually that long. It does suck though, because blind is a terrible boss. Oh right, I probably should have restocked fairies. It's fine. Was there anything in Thieves Town that were secrets? I think there's some chests. I know there's a chest minigame, which I think had a piece of heart. I should stop opening chests when I have money. But heart pieces. Ah, yes, you're the shop. I think there's one with the golden bee, too. Ah, yeah, this. Man, I really remember, like, a lot of different stuff. Were you money, too? Because it's Thieves Town? It's fine. We'll just drop the $300 on the floor. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not coping. It's fine. I want to say this has a piece of heart, but I don't remember. I think it does. I think this one we can actually cheat, though. Never mind, I found it immediately. Alright. Alright, we're just built different. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's do this. This gives you the map. Woo! I remember Thieves Town though not being like incredibly long. I think it's like probably one of the shortest dungeons of the game. Because this room gives you the big key immediately. But I could be talking out of my ass. Were you the compass? Yeah, it just gives you like everything at the beginning of the dungeon, and then, yeah. The main important thing is that we get the Titan in from here. We could even leave, honestly, if we wanted to. Ooh. Okay. And I think it's one more screen. Yeah, one screen up. Oop. Oop. The leg. Okay. Okay, and in here we go. Ow. The key right. And here. Through here. Was there anything with these blocks? I don't think so. Yes, okay. Although there could have been key. No. Oh, there are anti-fairies. I could get fairies that way instead. But that's so sketch. Yeah, let's not do that. I hate movement so much. Ow, 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 ow. Can I hit this from here? Okay, there we go, we can. Yes. Okay. Key. Yes. Was this relevant? Kind of. Oh, right. This room. It's like, hey, here's some bombs. And it's like, what do I do with them? Oh, you know, stuff. Yep, that is very fair. Whee! I think one cool thing though is how this area teases, like the light world actually teases the boss of this dungeon fairly early. And it's just like you just, it's basically that meme where it's just like, do they know, kind of thing. Ow. My rupees are starting to turn transparent, which is odd. Our things are starting to, like, become transparent. And I'm not entirely sure why. Ah, that's what it was. Up. Okay. And then we can go through here. I think. Ow. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We get to talk to the fake maiden eventually. Alright, so through here. And these are the big key doors because we've established that at the beginning of the game. Sell doors and use the big key. She's like, I'm the maiden, and you're like, are you though? Okay, we get the Titan's bit. Ah! And now we play the game of, was this a trap room? Yeah, it was. What was the purpose of this room? Nothing! Wah! But to kill you! I think we, yeah. Alright. And then we boop, and shibbity doop. Okay, this is where it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Ah, too bright. This boss sucks. Please switch sides, thank you. There we go. Ugh, fuck blind. Alright, so now that we have the Titan's Mitt, that means we can actually get the Tempered Sword ready. Which means we can do the Mothra fight a lot easier. Oh, but not before we get our secret peg. Man, I wish the item dash glitch was not patched out in the English version. That would have been nice. But hey, we got most of the harpies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we should have 4 more dungeons. So yeah, I think that makes sense. Oh wait, right. The chest doesn't spawn until after you get a dwarf, so then we can get our fourth. We can get our 4th bottle that way, and then that'll be fun. We can go south here, and the dwarf should be here. Ooh, we can get the magic cape too. Man, we can do so much. Oh, and then if we get the magic cape, then because we have half magic, we can also get the cane of Berna. That'll be pretty cool. Man, there's so much stuff we can do. I love possibilities. Temper my sword. Yes. I don't remember how many screens you need to transition to get the sword tempered. I think it's just 1. Yay! Power. Alright. Alright, let's go get that bottle actually. Get that bottle and then I can actually do Darkwood. Evilwood? Oh, shit. I accidentally pressed the dash button. which makes you drop the chest. Oh, man. Alright, back we go. Oh no, if we get the magic cape, we can get the heart piece on the mountain. And then if we get that one, then we can get that other one. And then, yeah. And we have the hook shots. We can do like the other half of Death Mountain, technically. But we can always hold that up for later. Oh, there's so much we can do. Alright, come here, you bastard. I also like how Link is just casually carrying his chest around. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. Alright, give me that chest. Alright, so what can we do? We got the hook shot, so we can do fun stuff to the right side. We can do stuff with the... We can pick up big rocks. Yeah, so we can do tempered sword, which we already did. We can do... You know, let's do right. Let's just do right to Death Mountain. Why not? Why not? Let's just get it out of the way. I didn't mean to do that. That's awkward. No? Haha. Ow. Was it the top one? Or was it... Did it not matter? No, it was... It did matter. This one, question mark. Alright, the shop. Oh yeah, and we can't use the block moving glitch. Damn. Okay, right. That's because we have to go all the way to the right for whatever reason. Yeah, and whatever reason that makes sense. Right, that's nothing useful. There is a... yeah, there we go. I was like, there is a chest somewhere. Might be more money though, which... yep, it's just money. I'm too deep in randomizer brain. Oh right, I was gonna get the magic cake first so that I can come back here and do Cane of Burna. But I completely forgot about that. So I might be making 2 trips, which is not terrible. Oh, there is a heart piece though you can get here. Falling. Oh no, you wanted to go on the other one. Shoot. Maybe this was the right one. Question mark? No, this was the right one. And it was $50. Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's go get that cape, shall we? Dang it. Magic cape. Ow. Oh yeah, there's a teleport I can do there. Oh wait, right, you don't move the gravestone, you dash it. There we go. Forgot about that. Only the other one you can push. Activate this portal, and then we can go back north where we were. Then we can go back this way. This, we should be able to get the chest. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was thinking of. That heart piece. And the reason why you need the magic cape, as well as the hookshot. The reason why you need the magic cape is because you can't go through this bumper without the magic cape. Aha. Probably the strangest use of the magic cape. Would be. Heck am I looking at here? Oh yeah, this is another shop. We can go to the light world and get the lumberjack heart. Oh, after a little bit of a restock. Nice. Alright. Oh my god, the fucking pterodactyls. We can do this. There should be another piece of heart in the desert. And then I'm trying to think of where other pieces of hearts are. I think there's a spot that I can use in this area. I do not remember where. Oh, this one. I know there's another one in a really weird cave. I might be thinking of a different area. Oh no, I think I am right. I think it was the top right there. And we can't do Misery Mire because we don't have Ether yet. Top right. Should be a rock. Yeah. can't cheese this. Can we do this way though? No, we can't. Okay, so I remember one other piece of heart area. And I think there might be one on Death Mountain somewhere. But the last one, I believe, is only accessible through Turtle Rock, so we can't do that one at all. Because that will require the King of Samaria. And pain. Pain fuels my body. Woo! Was there something here? Oh yeah, there was. Okay. Oh right, because this is how you get the Turtle Rock. Well, this route won't really be relevant for a while, but I mean, I can still use the light portal to get to the top, so it should be fine. Oh, yeah, this is the weird room with chests, and I can't go this way because I can't use the mirror deletion trick or the hookshot trick. Oh, whoop, wrong thing. Was this fine? No, okay. Okay. Yeah, I remember. Then you go over here, and then you go up here, and then it gets you to the place. I don't remember which one it mattered. Was it this one? Ah, yeah. Okay. Mattered if you wanted both. Did that give me anything? No, not really. Yeah, there we go. That's what it gave me. Oh, yeah, this weird room. Oh, I just screwed myself over by picking that up. Let's go back. I messed up. Okay, and there. Oh, right. I kind of remember this area now. Kind of. I think it's just more money. Was there a piece of heart here? Oh, I'm a genius. Man? No, I don't think there was. This is awkward. I think this is the only way to kill him. From far away, at least. Because I don't have fire rod on me. There we go. Never mind. No, yeah, this is correct. Okay. All that effort and I ended up dying anyway. Of course. Oh wait, no wait, right. There's a pathway. I don't have ether though, so I can't tell where it goes. Oh wait, I remember. It goes like far right or something. There's something weird like, not like that, but there we go. Bouncy person? Nope. Or fairies. Was that all this was? Am I going crazy? Oh wait, right. And then if you... That's why. Okay, so I have 2 out of 4. I know where to get the other one. I just don't remember where the 5th one is. I think it'll come to me though. We have 4 dungeons left. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, so we're just on the last 2 heart pieces and we're pretty much done. But I believe I have all the relevant ones. Yeah, there's one that you can get by going through this dungeon. This is the last dungeon. And then there's like a midway point you go through the dungeon. And there's a section where you can use the mirror, and that's how you get it. Oh yeah, these are Lionels. Oh Jesus. And they do 4 hearts of damage because I don't have any upgraded armor yet. Oh my god, hi Josh. Cassie and Shio. Holy shit, hi. Welcome, welcome. Also, thank you for doing the shout out to Josh, Cassie. Hello Raiders, what's up? Have been lurking. Hehehe, thank you. Yeah, this is what this game looks like. This is from the SNES era and whatnot. Wait a minute, it's your Auntie B. It is me! I am your Auntie B. Do I sound like an anti? Thanks for the resub, Cassie. Jachu, how was stream? Were you enjoying Graveyard Keeper? I remember when that game came out, and my god, it's been so long. I feel old. It was great so far, and that's great. I must be so badly. Oh, please be. Please be, Josh. I love Zelda Link to the Past. Me too. This is my favorite. This is my favorite Zelda game. I like it more than every other Zelda game that's come out. It's me old bones. But yeah, welcome raiders. Hello, I am URAunitB, or URAunitB, or whatever you want to call me. People call me Drago, because of my 14 characters name. I threw in $5 when I wanted to throw in 20. Feels bad. But yeah, tonight I'm actually just playing some Link to the Past because, I don't know, I've kind of been wanting to play it again, after not playing it for how many years. I think the last time I played it was in a little bar. It was in a bar with my friend. So yeah, I don't know. I've just been kind of craving it. I've been playing like a lot of like gacha games, and it's just like I haven't really beaten an RPG in a while, so I wanted to revisit a classic. Also, you may be seeing me throwing some money into this fountain right now. It's because this is how you unlock item upgrades. I mean, not item upgrades. This is how you get capacity upgrades for your bombs and arrows. So you have to throw quite a lot in. It takes a while. But yeah, if you're just joining, I hope you have a good chill time. I'm not gonna go on too much longer. I'm planning on maybe doing like one more dungeon, and then I'll probably continue this on Saturday because I have a stream actually tomorrow with Nari, my friend Nari. We're gonna be playing Ace Attorney. We're gonna be finishing up the between case between 1 and 2. Let me get Nari's Twitch. I should probably link Nari's Twitch. Also, thank you for the follow, CK. Okay, here. Alright, so this is my friend Donari. I will be there tomorrow at, I think, 9 PM Pacific time. So, and we will be playing through, I forget what the case's name is, but it's the case between 1 and 2 that they added when they did the update, but I don't remember what it's called. It's when they introduced Emma Sky. Oh yeah, Turnabout Sisters. So I think we're on the last bit of that one, so we're gonna be finishing that up tomorrow. So I'll be there, and I'll remind that later. So if you're just joining, I have a lot of history with this game. I actually played it, but not really played it, like, when I was in elementary school. And then when it came out on the SNES, so I think that was sometime around before I was in kindergarten, I think. But yeah, what was, yeah, so, we go to this family friend's house for, like, New Year's every year. And they had a SNES, so we would play, and a PlayStation 1, so we would occasionally play games there. And that was, like, kind of my first introduction to video games. And one year, that family friend's son's like friend was over, and then they brought over A Link to the Past, and I had no idea what game it was. But they let my older sister play it, and then like the only thing I remembered was like some green hat tunic wearing character throwing bushes at like knights and killing them with bushes. And that is all I remember about this game when I first witnessed it. Fast forward into like 3rd grade, so like several years later, this game got ported onto the Game Boy Advance. And then that's when I met one of my longtime friends from elementary. And yeah, he had it on his Game Boy Advance, and I was just super interested, and I only had a Game Boy Color at the time because, oh god, yeah, that's a whole nother reason that I only had a Game Boy Color at a time. I'm not gonna go into that after, but yeah, basically that's how I became friends with that friend, because he actually came to our school in 3rd grade, so because of my interest in video games, like my interest in video games and his like interest in video games, we started talking, and then like we became pretty close friends. So we've known each other for a long time. And he actually lived behind my house. He actually lives in Seattle now. But we occasionally keep in touch. I played this on the Wii Virtual Console. Oh my god. I hope you had fun with it, at least. Wonder if all my Wii Virtual Console purchases are lost to time. Probably. Well, I mean, as long as they're still on your Wii, right? Like they're probably on. At least, as long as they're on your Wii, I guess you technically have them, right? But my condolences. You will not believe what I saw in the Echoes of Wisdom commercials. I actually don't know about any other advertisements other than the, what's it called? I've only watched the launch trailer and explanation thing from the direct, so that's all my knowledge of Wisdom I'm having a really hard time speaking. Maybe it's getting late. I forget, is this the max amount? Am I dumb? I think it's 50 arrows. I don't know, I'm really good. Well, anyways, I'm just gonna keep doing this till I get poor. But yeah. Oh yeah, so when I grew up, getting a Game Boy was a very interesting time. Because understandably my parents did not want to, you know, buy one for me and my sisters, because fair, that shit was expensive back then. But what's it called? So what my grandparents did was they bought a Game Boy Color for everyone in my like all me and my cousins to share, and my sisters and whatnot. Yeah, so we were basically sharing one Game Boy between 5 and then technically 6 after when that happened. So we didn't really have the Game Boy at the house. We had it at our grandparents' house, so like we could not play it on our own terms. And even then, I didn't own a Game Boy Advance, and I didn't get one until I think the DS was at least 1 or 2 years into its lifespan. And I didn't buy a Game Boy Advance. I think when I bought a Game Boy Advance, it was used, and it was like the wide ones. At that point, the SPs came out, so the wide ones were still like heavily discounted, but it was still like 80 bucks, I think, by the time I bought it. But it was still like within a pretty good amount of the time span. Yeah, and then the DS came later, and that was like 100 something, and then man, I really scrapped and saved to buy my first game consoles, and now I'm just buying consoles left and right. Me and my twin brother both liking video games is the worst part of my parents. Ooh. But I mean, hey, at least your twin brother and you had something to play together, you know? The brotherly bond of video games. I don't remember what I was gonna do. Oh, you know what? Alright, so we technically skipped over the third dungeon and just went to the 4th dungeon because it unlocked more cool shit. So let's go do the third dungeon. This dungeon kind of sucks. I'm gonna be real. We had the exact opposite taste, unfortunately. Oh, that's I see. That's unfortunate. So were one of you like really into like RPGs, and the other one was like more into like fighting or other kind of genres and stuff? He was a PS2 boy and I was a Nintendo girl. Ah, I see. Never got that GameCube. He loved wrestling games. That sounds like my... It sounds like my friend's older brother. he was really into it. He's really into wrestling. And she's like very opposite of it, yeah. It seems that Zelda will finally trying to settle the feud between River and Caesars. Ah, I see. Ooh. Okay. Oh, right, this is how you get to the big chest. Alright, so this dungeon is like unique in that it's actually split amongst several different entry zones, and they're all kind of like quote unquote hidden, not really hidden. They're just basically huge holes in the ground, but there are actually several sections to this dungeon. All a little bit more painted than the last. I asked that this dungeon also has wall masters. So those are the giant hands that fall from the ceiling, and they take you back to the entrances of the dungeon, and I just wasted that key. Wait, did that jellyfish have a key? I don't remember. No, I'm just stupid. Oh god. I can't vibe. I'm hitting things and messing up. Ooh. I might actually have to check the map for this one because it's fairly confusing. I remember the Wall Masters used to scare me a lot more when I was younger. Maybe that was just the dread of the fact that it actually does take you all the way back. Do I really not remember this dungeon? Oh, this is gonna be awful. Oh, right, there's that entrance over there. So this is only the first half of the dungeon, actually. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the 4 or 5 entrances there, and then this is. Then there's actually a whole other half of this dungeon. It's not as long as this, or not as big as this section, but like it's still pretty significant that it has. That has like a lot of stuff to do. Alright, so we're gonna have to pull this bad boy. Oh, and unlike Ocarina of Time, the Wall Masters actually respawn constantly. So it's much sadness. Much sadness. I guess technically if I did Dungeon 6, I could have probably bypassed a lot of it. Well, this is unfortunate. I know a lot of people love the N64 Zeldas, but I could never get into them as much as this and the GBC Game Boy Color games. No, I feel you. I joined late on the oh gosh, on the 64 Zelda. God damn it. On the 64 Zeldas, and the N64 doesn't really control great. Also, those games kind of scared me, not gonna lie, to be honest. Like, they were good games, but it's just... I don't know, there's something about the 2D and it just really made me happy, comparatively. The game just felt more... Like, it really made you feel like you're on, like, an adventure. Even it was 2D. It just felt a little bit better. I don't know really how to describe it. But yeah, I understand what you feel. Link Between Worlds was pretty good, and the sequel for this game. Cool. Kind of sequel, kind of not sequel, kind of sequel. Pretty much sequel. Wait, was this the trap room above? I think this might be the room that's pointless, that's above us. Yeah, so this game had a lot of pointless rooms in the dungeons, which is both kind of sucky, but it also kind of makes the dungeons more interesting. But I think it just really makes more sense in a 2D game. Played that when it came out. Yay. The Link's Awakening remake too? Oh, yeah. It's so cute. I really like the toy style. I'm really happy they're reusing the engine for Wisdom. I'm not sure what they're gonna do after doing Tears of the Kingdom, but at least they have like a good game engine that they can build off of. The link in Link Between Worlds is supposed to be this incarnation. Yeah, that makes sense. Because the way the sages in this game works, it doesn't logically make sense for him to be too young comparatively. So like, yeah, that makes sense. I gotta play Minish Cap too. Oh yeah, I definitely recommend. I love that game. Oh yeah, and since I didn't waste my key by going to the room that I think was the trap room, I actually saved time here. Oh god damn it. Alright, good thing I got that match. What the fuck? Why was that one on fire? I didn't even hit that one. But yeah, if you've never tried Minish Cap, I definitely recommend it. It's a really, 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 really fun game. I believe this is where you cut vines until you find the door, which I think is just right here. Yeah. He was... Oh, damn it. Did I actually need the other key? Nope. Never mind. We're good. Okay, so... I believe this is Mothra already. I don't remember if they fixed the bug that's in the Japanese version, but if you hit Mothra into the spikes, it doesn't count as damage in the Japanese version. I don't remember they fixed that bug in this English version. I'm also dying horribly. Holy shit. Alright, so... Great start. Yeah, so it didn't flash. I think that's the bug. I think I have 3 more fairies. Yeah. Okay, I have 1 more. Okay. Cool. It took all my fairies. But at least it's dead. Yay. That means we can do Ice Palace because we have the Fire Rod now. But do I really want to? The dungeon's awful. Okay, to be fair, there's a lot of really bad dungeons in this. This game has a lot of really painful dungeons. Lank. Yeah, this is the Legend of Lank, you know? Lank and, Zelda. And the evil, a Gangnam style. Always name him Stink. Stink's a good name. Or Zelda. All very good names. I approve. Well, with the time it is right now, I do have work tomorrow, so I should sleep. So I shall probably sleep. Wait, actually. I just need to make sure that I didn't forget about any chests that I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure I got all the pieces of heart that I can think of, because I don't. Because I did get because there's one piece of heart that I know that I can't get yet, but I don't remember where the third one is. And I believe I've broken all the walls that matter in the Kakariko. So it's probably somewhere else. I'm sure it'll come to me eventually, but yeah, who knows. Okay, maybe one quick swoop. Just to see if anything gets jogged in my brain. I wonder if we can actually get to the Chris Houlihan room. I think we can. Those guys are like, my lawn is so overgrown, but thanks for taking the effort to come see me. And then it gives you nothing. It's very ungrateful. Yeah, as far as I can tell, I don't think I have... I think I've done everything in Kakariko. Yeah. Yep, I think so. Well. Yeah, because I did the piece of heart, I did that piece of heart, I did that piece of heart. It'll probably come to me. Actually, let's do one small thing that I meant to do earlier, but I forgot about it. Alright, so let's go get the secret item. It is not necessary to beat the game, but it's still a cool item. The item that you get after getting a different secret item that is also unnecessary. But we gotta get to the Dark World first, so let's go do that quickly. Alright, because we have the magic cape, and because we have half magic, we are able to do this. And get the secret Cane of Burna. And even though we have it, we can't really use it because we have no magic left. Well, we can just save and quit, and then I kind of want to start in the light world next time, so let's just do... Let's just get to the bottom of this mountain first. Alright. And with that, I think we can call tonight. We can end for tonight. So pretty good progress. There's like only 3 major dungeons left, and then there's the final dungeon, and that's the end of the game already. So crazy. Yeah, this game is not horribly long if you know what you're doing, which is pretty fun and cool. But yeah, I'm planning on probably finishing this up on Saturday. Friday I'm gonna be busy, and tomorrow I'll be streaming on my tomorrow I'll be on my friend Nari's Twitch stream. I think I still have it copied. So I'll be over there tomorrow. It'll be at 9 PM PST. We're playing Ace Attorney. It is the final section of the... It is the final section of the Turnabout Sisters case. It's between 1 and 2 with Emma Sky. So I'll be there at 9 PM PST. I said that already. Anyway. But yeah, I'm planning on streaming it sometime on Saturday. Maybe more in the afternoon. In the evening, I'm probably gonna try to look to do some other stuff. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, thanks for all stopping by. It was cool to see someone playing a Link to the Past. Don't see it very often. I'm glad I could. Glad I could provide that for you. Maybe one day I'll play a randomizer again. It's been a while since I've last done a Link to the Past randomizer. But, yeah. I am a bit out of practice though, so this is a good like refresher before I get back into things. So let me just see if there's anybody I can raid. Oh, I see Remy is still doing his Donathon, so we can go raid Remy. Let me go click. Alright, so I'm gonna click this. Oh wow, it really... So we're gonna be raiding Remy. Thank you for coming, Shio. Alright. But yeah, thanks for everybody coming. Yeah, so yep, tomorrow be at Nari's, and then I'll be back on Saturday to probably finish this. Maybe I'll start Final Fantasy 16 too. Who knows? I still need to play that game. But yeah. Alright. Y'all have a good night. Later.